Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another chapter to read for you. Today's chapter is Chapter 8, The Fallen Four, from Fantastic Four, The House of Horror, from 1968. So let's get started. The Fantastic Four dash from the office in pursuit of the puff of smoke. As they emerged, they spotted it several yards ahead, floating down the corridors. At that very moment, however, a door along the hallway opened, and the smoke whiffed itself into another room. The door slammed closed behind it. Johnny was the first to reach the door. He turned the knob and tugged at it, but the door would not open. Out of the way, give me some room, Ben roared. Then, after backing away a few steps, he heard himself at the stubborn door. There was a crash, then a clang. Ben lay flat on his back in the corridor. Somebody answered the door. Ben said groggily, shaking his head. I heard it ringing in my ears. That door is solid iron, Reed explained. I'm afraid it will take even more than your strength to break it down, Ben. How about some fantastic strength, Johnny then suggests? Let's see if it can see if it can stand up against all four of us at once. Good idea, Reed said. The Fantastic Four bunched themselves together. Then, at one, they charged the door. They did not get the opportunity to test their combined strength against the iron. However, for just as they reached the door, it suddenly opened. Unable to halt the Fantastic Four went plunging on through the opening. Another trick, Sue cried. No sooner had the Fantastic Four entered the room than the floor opened up beneath their feet. Now they went hurtling downward. Look below, Johnny shouted. The other looked down and saw a bed of knife sharp spikes awaiting them. Will be cut to ribbons, Sue. Well, quickly, however, Reed stretched himself into a form of a net and caught the other just seconds before they all landed on the needle pointed spikes. What do we do now? Hang here forever? Ben asked. Just hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute, Johnny replied. I'll take care. That little bed of nails. Johnny began firing flashes of red-hot flames. Each flash melted a spike to molten metal. After a few moments, instead of spikes, there was solid steel floor beneath them. When the steel cooled, reloaded Ben, Sue, and Johnny to the floor, then joined them. As he did, there was a sound from above, and looking up, the Fantastic Four saw the ceiling had closed up on them. Sealed in, Johnny explained. Buried alive, Ben thundered. That's no problem, Reed said. If Johnny fire melts steel spikes, surely it can make quick work of that ceiling. Right, Johnny grinned. And he sent a flash of flame shrieking upward. But the fire had no effect. Dr. Weird must have thought of that too, Johnny said. That ceiling is made of asbestos. He turned his flame on the wall of the sill. But they, too, turned back the fire. No good, Johnny said gloomily. The whole room is asbestos lining. Maybe it can't stop fire, but what can we do against a fist? Ben asked. One bop and I'll bust us out of here. Ben wound up a fist and sent it crashing against a wall. The whole room trembled when Ben pulled back his fist. The possessive force saw that the wall was dented but not broken. It was still standing. And closing them in. I do not think you even be able to knock this room down, Ben, Reed said. It's my guess that it was dug out of the ground. You mean we are surrounded by solid earth? Sue said. Surrounded on four sides and underneath by solid earth, Reed replied. He pointed upward, but not on top. He said that the solution, it seemed to me, is to break through that ceiling. Right, well, got out the same way we came in, Ben said. I'll put a fist through that. He interrupted himself. Oh, he said gruffly. How am I going to get up at that ceiling to get a punch at it? I can't reach it. I think we can manage that, Reed smiled. Cur up, Ben. I'm going to shoot you at the ceiling. Hey, this is no time to go out of your head, Ben said, puzzled. What are you talking about? I'll show you, Reed replied. He stretched his right arm and right foot toward Johnny and said, hold on tight. Then he stretched his left leg and left arm toward Sue and issued the same order. What am I? Reed said to Ben. Ben scratched his head. To tell the truth, you look a lot like a slingshot, he replied. Exactly, Reed said. Now if you just curl up and make a rock of yourself, and I got it, Ben grinned. Ben rolled himself up like a rock and fitted himself into the pocket. Of the slingshot, Reed pulled back, stretching. There was a. Ben went hurling upward. He crashed against the ceiling and kept on going, leaving a gaping hole behind him. A moment later, Ben called down to the others from the edge of the opening. How's that for a hole in one? So that was chapter 8. What was chapter 8? The Fallen Four from 1968. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.